everybody, Salty Italian Gaming here. Gonna go ahead and do, I think, unfortunately, one, if not the only Battlefield 1 video I had. I don't know why, but I didn't stream much or record a whole lot of content from Battlefield 1. But I'm just gonna go over my thoughts and impressions of the game as far as I can tell. I mean, I didn't play it a whole lot. I played it a good bit, but definitely not religiously like some of these other YouTubers have. So there could be some things that I'm missing, some things that they've changed, and I just didn't know. So just fair warning. The current state of the game, the meta, is vehicles and the meta class. Meta class, the rifles are the only things that, like, the bullet velocity for submachine guns, light machine guns, and semi-automatic weapons is just preposterous. It is absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason why when I shoot my trench gun, I think that's what it's called, the little submachine gun that you got for the assault class, that I have to dope my bullets up if somebody's 30 feet away from me. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I really hope there's no other YouTubers out there who is saying that as far as the Battlefield 1 beta went, that they are satisfied with the bullet velocity of some of these weapons. It was just a disgrace. Now, when I was playing a sniper or when I was playing the medic class, I, had no complaints. I shot somebody, they dropped. If they were running and they were like 75 to 100 yards out, I had to lead them, which makes sense. But I didn't like the submachine guns, or like using an automatic weapon in that game was just absolutely fucking pointless. There was no reason to even touch those guns. Also, I will have to make a quick comment on the quote-unquote engineer class that Battlefield has brought. It's kind of, now I know this is Battlefield 1, I know we haven't unlocked anything super serious yet. I really hope this isn't, the state of the game isn't just, oh, we're gonna have 4 or 5 different guns and then several different versions of the guns, because that's very lazy, I think, especially with the quality of the weapons. They're only different in like slight statistical effects that you will probably never notice. So the little rocket launcher you got, the little anti-tank gun that you had to get on the ground to shoot, that didn't make any damn sense. I don't know why the hell they had to do that. You had a bipod on it. I mean, if you can carry the MG-15, that gun, the pickup, the heavy machine gun, but you can't carry that thing, it looks like a glorified cannonball. I don't know why the fuck they did that. I don't know how that's balanced. Tanks are overpowered. Vehicles are just, if you get 5 people in a vehicle, you are gonna fucking dominate. It doesn't matter. Now, I see where they were trying to go with this. They were trying to say, look, alright, vehicles are gonna be OP as shit, but they're gonna be slow as hell. Well, it doesn't really matter if they're slow as hell if they can still shoot you from, 50 to 100 yards out and not have to dope up anything. It didn't transition well to the beta. So what I'm saying is, what they need to fix is they need to fix the bullet velocity. I didn't experience too many glitches in the game. Now, I did have a lot of connectivity issues, but what Battlefield beta hasn't there been server issues? They've had this problem since Battlefield 3. Aside from the obvious, tanks, yeah, but not tanks. Tanks are, I think, in a good place right now. They're pretty OP, but the problem is the countermeasures, at least for the beta, were little to non-existent. I mean, look, I'm in a, usually in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, like the assault jeeps, or, ATVs, not ATVs, just whatever your basic infantry vehicle was, you could damage each other. I was in a vehicle, that other guy was in a vehicle, my machine gun was doing 0 damage to that vehicle. That doesn't make sense. Now, maybe I just wasn't aware. Maybe there's a light vehicle status and a heavy vehicle status, but still, I mean, machine guns should be able to damage light armored vehicles. That seems kind of ridiculous in my opinion. I do love the status effect, the gas. I thought that was a really interesting, because usually in Battlefield 4, when you had the incendiary grenades, they really didn't deter you much from running up and just slaying somebody from around the corner. I mean, I had several experiences where the enemy team or my team would just throw gas grenades all over the point, and even if they had their mask on, you can hip fire, but it's kind of pointless. So people were really deterred from getting the objective, and I like that. I also like that, everybody has the ability to, excuse me, everybody has the ability to defend themselves from that, but it comes at a cost. It's not overpowered on each end of the spectrum, which is lovely. I like that. They need to keep that. I didn't fly too much, so I don't really feel like I'm qualified to talk about the state of, flying in the game. I've never really been. I was a helicopter pilot in Battlefield 4. Me and my friend always getting in the Apache, tearing shit up. Really fun stuff. It seems like I will say they did compensate the fact that there really isn't a whole lot of anti-air in the game. Like in Battlefield 4, you could use the Igla or the Stinger. So you could stop somebody from running train on your team until they nerfed it, but that's a story for another day. But I saw snipers shooting planes out the skies. I mean, I was flying. The one time I did fly, somebody knocked me out the fucking sky with an artillery piece. I don't know who that was, but bravo. I wasn't even mad. I was like, oh, fuck. I mean, oh, man, it was incredible. So back to the point at hand. I had fun with the Battlefield 1 beta. There's definitely, and I know it's a beta, but there's definitely a lot of things they need to improve on. I want to talk for a second about the Model 10. Holy fuck, was I having a blast with the shotgun in this game. They did a really good job. I think I saw Level Cap talking about the inconsistency of the spread with the shotgun in reference to, I think, Battlefield 4 is being a little more random than Battlefield 1, and I agree with him that the spread seems a lot more consistent. At least in my opinion. Maybe I flip-flop that, and I'm going against him. He knows a lot more than me, so don't take my word specifically for it. Go out and do some testing yourself, or if you want me to do a video testing the spread and the consistency of the shotgun, I will. So, I don't think I'll be using the shotgun that much in this video, but when I did, I just went on a rampage on DNC. Nobody could fucking stop me. I mean, the range felt forgiving and fair. If I didn't line up my shot perfectly square on somebody's chest from a distance of about 20 to 25 yards out, not 20 to 25 yards, I'm getting my shit wrong. But, let me stab this motherfucker real quick. Oh, so good. But, yeah, it felt fair. It wasn't like in Battlefield 4 when you could put slugs on the 870 in a hardcore server and one-shot everybody you fucking came across, because the pump action speed was ridiculous. I think the state of shotguns in this game are relatively... Like, next time I see it in the clip, I will address it. This is a live commentary, by the way, on my old video. But the bullet just... It seemed like I was shooting tracers the whole time with the MP88 Trench. I don't know why I really hope they change that, because then you're going to have, like we had in Battlefield 4, where the really only viable class outside of personal preference would be the Assault class, which seems to be the problem again. They're at least in the beta, they're having problems balancing out the medic class with the rest of the classes. That's all I think I wanted to go over. If I can scurry around my library frantically, searching for another Battlefield 1 video, I will put that out. But most of the time from now on, I'm getting kind of not bored or tired of Overwatch, but I'm heavily invested in Paragon. I know I don't get a lot of views on those videos. I get more of my views on Overwatch because Overwatch is fun and Overwatch is funny and everybody can relate to that. But for my channel and for my needs, I think I'm going to be posting a few more Paragon videos because I just got sucked into that game. I don't know what it is about MOBAs. Like, I can understand how people played, League of Legends and all that, can get so addicted to and invested in this game. That's something that most genres of video games, unless you have a personal preference, are hard to do. Like, I don't see or hear many people who play racing games are like, oh my god, I gotta play FPS games now. Like, this FPS games have just dragged me out from this genre that I was so deeply rooted in. So that's just everything I think I gotta say. I down a fellow YouTuber and streamer, Randomness Guy. Go look him up. Really great dude. Gonna give him a shout out because he helped me figure out some stuff with my Twitch stream. I got a bot that gives you reward points, salty coins. Let me know if y'all think that there's a better terminology I could use for my currency for my channel. But basically, if you stay on my channel, watch my stream, subscribe to me on any of my social media forms, you'll get points. And those points will add up. And right now, I just have the basic, shout out. You can request a song. You can request something I do in the video. But later on, as this progresses and as more people are more invested in my content, we could see things like free t-shirt giveaways, unboxing videos. Some YouTubers have it and some streamers have it to where, you play with streamers or people who subscribe to you. I generally do that most of the time. I understand how people who have more than, 20 subscribers can feel that that's a bit overwhelming. But as for right now, my channel is small enough to where I can afford to accommodate 4 or 5 subscribers in my party with me doing whatever in Battlefield 1 or any FPS. So, just please, if you haven't already, I don't know if the bot gives people points who have already subscribed to me, but if you feel like that's something you want to do, I encourage you to go desubscribe and then resubscribe to me so you can get, I think it's a bonus 250, 300 points. That's up to you. Just, don't leave and not come back. I promise I will be getting better software in the future. These videos have been seemingly a little lazy lately because I haven't been putting in enough special effects. I understand that, but the problem is that this software that I'm using is not meant for good quality graphics and such on my videos. I can't even effectively get music onto my videos. I'm using the basic stuff, guys, so please be patient and if y'all have any suggestions and that freaked me out. But if y'all have any suggestions on cheap or affordable software that could improve the quality of my videos, please feel free to PM me, comment in the video. If you know me, if you like Steel or Game Over, and y'all actively look at my YouTube shows and y'all are like, hey, this dumbass Vince doesn't know about this program, what a fucking idiot. So go ahead and let me know. I openly accept constructive criticism and such. So y'all have a good day and stay safe. Y'all have a good afternoon.